And we are live. This is the wood where you get what, Raisin?
Wood is so good.
That is a truth, actual factual statement right there made by the girl with
Actual
breasts.
factual.
Num num num.
Num, num, num. We're joined by Crint Dog. How you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. What's up?
Yeah, not much. And also joined by the blunder from down under, voted the world's sexiest man in 2015. What's up, Red Eye?
I think it was 1913.
You were alive.
Yeah, been alive for thousands of years.
Thousands and thousands of years. So, I'm hurting. That sucks being old, bro.
Yeah, it's not much fun.
Mm-mm.
I hear that. I'm feeling that. As the old man here, I feel that.
I'm the youngest one in the room. I'm
You're
the
not
baby. I'm the baby.
I mean, you're the same age.
I'm younger than you.
You are
By a
like
day. I don't know.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
A few months. Yeah.
It's like a bunch of months.
Like 6 months.
It's a bunch.
6 months makes an entire difference.
Yeah.
That's an entire lifetime to a 6-month-old baby.
It is.
Yes.
I'm a whole half year older than she is.
I'm still
Man, what's that, Sonny?
I think Red Eye's the oldest here, though.
I was born in 72.
I'm honestly not sure.
Oh, shit. Okay, he's got 3 years on me then.
Yeah.
Yep. October 72.
Yeah, and
oh, man.
That's
well, she used to be an old man, Drunken Crow.
Now, I kind of am. Like, I have the, I think if I'm honest about my true spirit animal, it's probably a grumpy old man.
Yeah. Walter Matthau's her spirit animal.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, we watched that a couple months ago. It was fun. I love that.
When that movie first came out, I had a friend there to hang out with that would, like, I think 4 of us went to the theater to see that together, and we all turned to that guy and pointed at him. It's like, remember the old man, like the really dirty old man, the main character's dad? We all pointed to that guy and was like, that's going to be you in 60 years. You're this guy.
The Joker, right?
I laid more pipe in this town than the Wabasha Piping Company.
Yeah, he was the original Joker.
There were a lot of cool outtakes with
him. It was also Mickey.
That was Cesar Romero?
It was Mickey. Cesar Romero.
That was the TV Joker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was the first one. Was
it was the Penguin, not the Joker. It was the Penguin.
Oh, right? Okay.
No, he was the Joker, wasn't he?
No, he was the Joker.
What's it? No, not Caesar. I'm talking about the one that played in the movie Mickey. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking up the guy from Grumpy Old Man. Is that not the guy you're talking about?
Yes.
The father.
What did you say the actor's name was again?
I don't know his name.
I'm looking that up now. I'm looking at your IMDb.
I think he was the Penguin in the original Batman series.
Oh, Walter Matthau? No, that was the other guy. Jack Lemmon?
No.
Burgess Meredith?
Yeah.
Oh, Grandpa here. Burgess Meredith. The other name always throws me off because I keep thinking it's a woman.
Yeah.
Burgess sounds like a woman's name to me.
Meredith.
Also, doesn't help that his last name is also a woman's typical name. But all right, what is this? Has this guy ever been the Joker?
No, he was the Penguin.
Penguin. Either one of them.
Yeah, he is the Penguin. You're right. Because he's got the purple hat.
Yeah, hold up one second. Y'all keep talking.
Dun, dun, dun.
I see. Okay. He was in the one with where Cesar Romero was doing Joker then. Okay. That's crazy. I did not realize.
And now he's the dirty old man of the old men.
I still think it's weird that they had such an exotic Catwoman on that show too.
Yeah, we heard about it, Mr. Wrestling. Brett, I was talking about it before the show. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Wait, I haven't heard about that.
We'll get
to it.
Yeah. This one was like,
going to be overturned.
The overturn is being overturned.
well,
No, they're going to overturn it. Is what it's going to happen.
here's where we're at. As of my understanding, Politico are claiming to have seen a draft version of this proposal to overturn a woman's constitutional right to have an abortion. And it went 5-4. The conservative judges got their day. So, just in case this is true, yeah, all those all the women that voted for conservatives, this is the gift that they're giving you. Enjoy. You wanted it, you got it.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that people were going to try to overturn it, but I laughed it off as doomed to failing. But
nope.
Maybe not.
Trump got himself Trump put a conservative judge on there, and it's now stacked with conservative. It's a slight majority of conservative judges, from what I understand.
5 versus 4 is weirdly close to begin with. Like, you would think that this would have just failed horribly. But
you think it would in 2022?
What the hell?
But...
Oh, this is I was going to ask what basis they're doing this on, but this is probably the pro-lifers doing this, right?
Yeah.
No, it's Mississippi, or a couple of southern states brought in some really draconian abortions. Basically, they're just saying 6 weeks is the cutoff day. It's like most women don't know they're pregnant at 6 weeks.
Right.
So they made the law at 6 weeks. Hey.
Hey.
That avoids all the problems. Then you can't get one after 6 weeks if you don't know you're pregnant until after. See, there's a bit of a problem there. So ladies were going from this state and jumping over the borders to the next state. So that state then had legislated a very similar thing. So Texas and I think it was Mississippi are doing this, and this is a challenge to the original one. And it looks like the conservative judges have basically said the judges that made this decision back in 1973 fucked up. We're going to rectify that fuck up and get rid of strike down the constitutional amendment, which is very, very rare in America. You very rarely hear about constitutional amendments that remove things. It's a fucking oddity.
That is weird. In other news, birth control test sales, or pregnancy test sales, I should say, in Mississippi have just skyrocketed.
Oh no, I didn't even
Got to detect that early.
Having shortages. What if there's like a shortage and you can't get a hold of it? Book tests with your doctors, ladies. If you think, just better check.
Oh, there's going to be shortages.
Yeah, but that rule's been around for a while. What Red Eye was talking about here in my state. Yeah, they've been doing the 6 weeks thing for quite a bit now, right?
That's fucked.
Yeah, it's
It bled up from Texas, yeah.
They need a I made this, I can get rid of it rule.
I mean, but our state's all fucked up anyway. I mean, it's like they voted in weed, but yet they won't make it legal. I mean, they voted in medical weed, and they won't make it legal.
Just remember, kids, when you see a hardcore conservative Christian, just thank them for taking one step towards being the fucking Taliban of the Western world. You're now basically creating an environment where you're stripping away the rights of citizens. Slippery slope time. You've begun. They've taken a pretty big right away from women, and now we've already seen how this plays
out. When people desire an abortion and their abortion is not legal, there is going to be a percentage of people that are going to do stupid things.
And Mexico.
You're going to get underground abortion clinics and stuff.
Yep. It's happened before, and it was a damn disaster.
I got one in my basement.
This is the reason why people were having a fit about Kavanaugh. Mm-hmm. And they called it back then. They said that they're trying to stack it so they can start peeling back things.
Well, yeah, everybody knew that, right? Everybody was like saying that. And no, they're not doing that. Of course, that's what they were doing. I mean, shit, that was obvious. They basically said it. Here's what the crazy thing about a lot of these people are, is they'll sit there, you know what they say publicly, and then they'll deny it. And like, it's just, you people are goddamn ridiculously stupid if you believe any of this shit. So yeah, it's like Red said, this is what you get. Know what you're voting for, people. Know what you're voting for.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to act like it's some sort of Twitter war instead of real. Like there are real life consequences to blindly taking sides and quoting punchlines out of magazines.
Exactly. That's why I say, it's messed up. I mean, and both sides are messed up. It's like politically, the conservatives are really fucked. Socially, the liberals are really fucked. So I mean, it's like I don't like either side. Fuck them both.
Right now, I would love to get into a room full of conservative women voters that voted for Trump and just get on stage, grab a mic, and just start going, and just fucking laugh at them because they deserve to.
I would think most of them are actually probably proud of themselves that like that. Like they're like that.
Yeah, a lot of the women, a lot of Christian, like really religious women are really against abortion. So.
Yeah.
Until their granddaughter becomes pregnant to some fucking dude that's not white, and then I bet you they're all for abortions all of a sudden. Fucking
maybe I don't know.
These fucking assholes.
Probably still force them into marriages.
Look.
Well, I got something for you, Raisin.
It's shit.
Now I'm about to blow your mind, Raisin. Seriously.
Ooh. All right.
Okay. How do you spell womb?
Like
WOMB, right? WOMB, right?
Yes.
Womb. How do you spell tomb? TOMB. How do you spell bomb? BOMB. Now, if you said bomb the way you would say tomb and womb, what would it sound like?
Boom.
Boom. What? That's pretty good, ain't it?
Damn, women are dangerous.
Look at Pimpy being all eloquent with his wordplay.
Woman's belly goes boom, and then you're in a tomb.
Is this what happens when the electricity goes out? You have too much time to think.
Exactly. This is
like, hey, words always do.
Best part of that was him agreeing with you. Yep.
Earlier when the power was out for hours, I was sitting there thinking of shit.
Right.
I had my
what else are you gonna do, right?
I had my phone light on. I was just sitting there thinking of shit.
So here's a terrifying thought. Women's rights have just been set back half a fucking century in America because this shit, they did this in 1973, Roe versus Wade. Half a fucking century of your rights, ladies, just went gone. Bye-bye. See ya. If it's true, I still don't know.
Back alley abortions.
Well, that's one thing you do need to make perfectly clear. This is not 100% fact yet. It probably is true, but we don't want to act like it's true when we don't know yet.
But if they do get this to go through,
but you will state at the beginning
we've always seen to any prohibition, it doesn't work.
Just want to make it really clear to the people listening that I said at the beginning that Politico are reporting that they have seen a draft version of this. I haven't heard of a vote taking place or anything or being presented and written up as a law, but
so it's a little he said, she said right now then.
Well, Politico are making the claim. So
I was just starting to pay attention to chat and I see metal coat hangers and holes sewn shut. Damn. What's going on? Who all's in chat? Hey folks. Hey Marco.
Yeah, and from what I'm seeing, Politico's the only one that's got this this report.
Right now.
And this has been something we've been talking about.
Other places are saying what Politico says, right? But Politico's the only one that came out with this report, right?
There was a specific angle that I saw that there. I'll take a look and see if I can find it.
But now, not like Red said, we don't know. But we also Politico's not one. I don't know. I mean, are they ones to lie much?
I don't know much about them.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I don't really know a lot about Politico either, so I'm not going to sit here and take a stand like, oh, they're honest side or they're dishonest and all that. So I don't know either way to take a stand on that. But yeah, if it's true, it's fucked. And me and Raisin will have to do it the old-fashioned way if I get her pregnant. And I'll have to kill Raisin.
Please don't make him do it.
I mean, you don't have to kill her if you got a perfectly good set of stairs.
Well, yeah, but just to make sure, you know.
So thorough.
I gotta be thorough, yeah, very thorough. Oh me, women who voted against abortion should have their holes sewn shut. No, I disagree.
Yeah.
They have their right to their opinion as well.
Drunken Crow always has the most calm, laid back, measured opinions.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this little something. It's the abortion argument is a lot like the gun argument. No, completely different, but also you understand what I'm about to say here in just a second. There's a lot of liberals that are for the abortion, against abortion, just like there's a lot of liberals for guns, right? So it's one of those things that it's a mostly conservative deal, but you'd be shocked at the people who consider themselves on the left that are against abortion.
Because they're religious.
Yeah. Exactly. And not always true there too, because I used to hang out with her all the time. I can't remember her damn name. She used to come on my hangouts and stuff all the time. She lived in Denver. What was her fucking name? Big booby girl. She was an atheist chick, and she was totally against abortion. So it's not always. It's mostly religious, but it's
like the late term stuff. Like when they show how late some people do that kind of thing. To be fair, as someone who's had babies, I can't. I can't like even think about that. Like, no, that's not. There's. That's
why there's a term limit usually, though, right?
I would not push my feelings onto another human being because I've also been pregnant, and I would never wish that experience on somebody who didn't want it. That's such a hostile takeover of your body if you're not happy about it.
I agree.
Especially if you have some kind of mental issue, like control issues.
Which all women do, by the way.
Yeah, nowadays.
I do agree with that. And that's one reason you don't hear me really discuss that subject a lot because, I'm a dude, and I'm not saying dudes can't have an opinion on it because I do believe men can have an opinion on it. I really do. However, I try to, because I know that it is a very sensitive subject toward women, so I try to avoid the discussion in most cases.
That's kind of what's weird about the whole discussion in the first place. Like, this is the only issue where I can think of where people are actively trying to take away other people's rights because their decisions hurt their feelings.
See,
like if you don't agree with abortion, and then you're trying to force other people to not do it rather than just not doing it yourself, right? Like, if you have an abortion, that makes me feel sad, so therefore you're not allowed to have an abortion.
But now just because you don't agree with it, I know people who don't agree with it who don't argue against it either.
Yeah, like everybody should be like that. Like if you don't agree, just don't agree and leave shit alone. I personally
would never even consider something like that if I thought that it was like there are certain stages. Like once you have a fully formed nervous system and like brain function, like I feel like it's a real sticky wicket for me morally. But look, even if you want to go religious, like, or you want to crusade for your religion, because like you guys are saying, like, why does somebody else's, as they would put it, sinful decision affect them? Like, you can state your opinion, but to try to instate law and control to force somebody to live the way you want seems like a real I'm not comfortable with that sort of situation. That's not the world I prefer to live in if I get a choice.
I agree.
But at the same time, like the some of the like 6 month no, that's too far. That you could have
No,
a
also,
bias.
now, I will say this. I will say this.
That's too far.
I will say
And you know you're pregnant when you're 6 months
I will
pregnant.
say this. Abortion is not birth control.
That's. I will judge. I try not to be a judgy person, but I will have feelings if I find out you had like. I'm like, oh, like you know how I am with that. I'm like, so clearly, like your body is not.
Be responsible. I think it's because it is such a weird thing for a woman to have to choose to do, in my opinion, right? It's a very hard thing for a woman to have to choose to do. And I know women who have had abortions, personally know a woman who's had an abortion, who regrets it tremendously because now she can't have children.
Oof.
Yeah, so she regrets
and
it.
And they make you aware that can happen, too.
Can't her, like, it made her barren, or what?
No, the abortion, she had some medical issues, I think, later on, and then she couldn't have.
Oh, something happened later to prevent that.
Yeah, nothing.
And she's like, "Damn it, I missed my chance."
Yeah, the abortion didn't cause it. It's something I don't know.
Unrelated. Yeah.
And they really stress that when you're doing it, like if something happens down the line, like you are pregnant now, like. Yeah. Are you sure you want to? Like,
it made her think back to that and see, like, well, I had my chance to have a kid, now it's gone.
And and I've had I've discussed with her, and she really regretted because of that. She said at the time she kind of believes she made the right decision because she was really young.
Yeah,
she probably did make the right decision. Like maybe she should just adopt somebody now.
Yeah, well, it's
not the same thing.
That's not as easy
in all ways, but it's something, right?
It's not easy for poor folks to do, though.
No, it's not.
Well, neither is having your own kid.
No, I'm talking about but you know,
they can't stop you from doing that, though. You can have it whether you can afford it.
Or you're saying that's why it's a good idea for her to have had the abortion because she couldn't have afforded the kid.
No. I'm saying you said why don't she could just adopt. It's not easy to adopt when you're not like.
Oh, because they might not let you because you don't have.
Yeah, because you don't have all your money. Yeah, you don't have really the means.
They don't even let you adopt a pet if they don't think you're financially
still in that
sound.
case. In that case, it's probably still a good thing that she didn't have the kid in the first place, then, because she might not have been able to support the kid.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you can. There's I ain't gonna make the.
Not my judgment. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't,
But she said, but she was like young. She was like 17 or 18 when that happened. And and now she's my age, but but yeah, it's just and like I said, me personally, I don't really make claims about it much. Like do this or do that because I'm a dude and I don't want people yelling at me. And I'm tired of people yelling at me on my opinions. But if you want the God's honest truth, I'm for abortion up to the age of 32.
Luckily, you're 33, so you're safe.
Mm-hmm. Menopause babies are a thing, Crow. Like that can happen. Like the body does a release of eggs at the end of your fertility cycle, so some women can end up pregnant in their 50s. Yeah,
there's been women in their 50s, and there's been a couple even higher than that.
Ask Christian.
Yep. There's been some older women that I'm not talking about 80s, but like 60s, and
mm-hmm.
That's had babies, but it's not like everyday.
Unusual though. It is unusual, but
rare. Usually after, I think it's quickly after 40, your fertility starts to drop significantly.
Yeah.
And then even if pregnancy is achieved, like even if you get conception, your hormones are lower, so it's not as likely to take. You're less likely to make it through your first trimester if you're in an older pregnancy, and then if you do, there are higher likelihoods of complications with the baby.
But me personally, I'm not one that advocates for abortion in any way. I don't advocate for it, but I'm definitely not arguing against it because I do think a person's choice is their choice, right? It's their body, their choice. So I support that part of it, but I'm not going to go out and advocate for it. Never have, never will, on either side. That's my stance on it. People say, "Well, you riding the fence on that?" Yeah.
I mean, that's not riding the fence. That's just not shouting your opinion from the rooftops and trying to change people's minds.
Yeah.
You're not on the fence at all. You've got an opinion. You've taken a side. You're just not yelling about it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't feel the need to go shriek at somebody else over your opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Although it drives me nuts when people are like yell at people and shame people for writing offense on things. Like, not everybody has to have an opinion on everything.
True.
Let people sit shit out if they want.
Oh, that is true. Everybody should. And here's the thing: you shouldn't have an opinion on everything because you don't know everything. And I hate what
damn setup anymore. Like if you have an opinion, no matter what it is, you get attacked for it. So some people if you have, especially people who are considered influencers now.
Yeah.
Because it's almost dangerous for you to have an opinion on certain things because you will most certainly have 50% of people angry with you if you have a strong opinion about something controversial. And it's got bad PR. It's just not good.
Yeah. And every time somebody gets popular, they go in the past. And it's like I've seen this one girl get really famous on TikTok lately. And 10 years ago, she said the N-word on Twitter, and now they're destroying her. But she didn't say the hard R. It was like mine in, A's.
My neighbor, yeah.
Yeah, my neighbors. Like that. And I'm
friendly
like,
version.
Yeah.
So
and as most of you know, I'm getting fairly popular on TikTok, right? I'm grabbing a pretty large audience.
You remind us every week, yeah?
No, what I'm about to say though is that I know that they're gonna pull something up on me. Because I got a bunch of shit out there. I mean, there's tons of shit of me saying. Probably tonight.
I'm going to say it in 5 minutes. Just watch.
Bowling, baby.
Yeah.
The forehead is here.
He is here. I'm glad I'm a nobody on the interwebs. Well, you're nobody in life.
Aww.
That's right, PP. It is fire. My TikTok is fire.
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 F-I-Y-A-H. Fire.
For real, G. For real, G.
For reals.
Yeah, we're only going an hour and a half now, so we got like an hour left. Yeah. I want everybody to know that. So tip if you can, if you want to. Also, make sure you share. And also remember this week at some point, don't know if it's going to be weekend or weeknight, one of the nights. I'll let you know in the next few days. We are going to start watching, I started to say Guns. Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, Raisin wants to watch it, and she promises that she will be naked as she watches it. Now, she won't be on camera, but she'll be naked.
That's the right way to watch it.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
I'm always naked under my clothes.
Underneath my clothes.
Scandalous.
I know.
I didn't know you were one of those, Raisin.
Red Eyes, I noticed.
That's why he doesn't have a camera.
No.
Why are you a nudist, Red Eye?
Why not? Saves efforts. Like, don't have to think about what clothes I'm just going to put on and walk around.
Yeah, but you have to do
Good
all that
point.
extra shaving and waxing.
Nah. I don't bother with any of that shit.
You don't wax your butthole?
Nah.
I do.
To make a mold of it. So
Hey, man, eyelash like 3 miles long over here. Not eyelash, but eyebrow. God damn. It's crazy. Raisins, you're a crazy girl.
I know.
Get on
Yeah,
camera.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
You're cuckoo for what?
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I'm cuckoo for cock.
Numb.
Numb?
Numb, numb, numb.
It's numb, not numb.
Numb, numb.
It used to be numb
I
before
know
it was
she's
numb.
stuffy, and I'm from the Northeast.
No, it's numb, 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 not numb, numb, numb.
It used to be back in the day.
Who
Going old
said?
Nummy, nummy, nummy.
It ain't nummy.
Num num num.
That's like this new generation's fucking up everything. You know how it used to be the heart thing was like this. Now it's this.
What?
That's lazy.
Well, it's this because
That's just a C.
The other person comes up and connects theirs, and then you have a heart.
That's some TikTok-ish. I know that's some TikTok-ish.
Oh, it started on TikTok, but now it's everywhere.
Me? Oh god!
But everything starts on TikTok now. It's like everything used to start on
a
YouTube.
Societal fungal infection.
Like everything used to start on YouTube or Twitter. Now it's all starting on TikTok.
Society needs an antifungal to get rid of this internet infection.
No.
Yes, they do.
No, you are a fungal.
I am a fungi.
You're a fun guy.
You're a fun guy.
I am a fun guy.
You can't just
I do
outraise
feel like
him
a
like
fun
that.
guy. I always get fed shit and kept in the dark.
They feed you shit?
Yeah, everybody's just always giving me shit and keeping me in the dark.
Mm.
I'm a mushroom.
I hear you, bro.
Sounds like my last job.
Who's confessing?
That's what they do in strip clubs.
Oh my.
Crendor,
What's up?
you said that would sound like your last job. I said, that's what they do in strip clubs these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting kinkier.
If y'all didn't know that Crendor is an ex-male stripper.
That's why they kept me in the dark, because nobody wanted to actually have to see me.
Wanted to see his ass.
You missed the boat. Go back in time. That's where I'm going with my time machine.
Ooh.
Now that raisin has a kink. Says Drunken
How's your
Boy.
pole game?
Needs a little rusty now.
The pole's a little rusty. He got gangrene from it.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah. I always wanted to see a stripper forget to like make the pole slick and then go down and hear
that skin on metal squeak.
yeah.
You know those old slides that they used to have in parks. That sound, just and they're fun in Australia. Yeah, growing up in Australia, so they had those metal slides. Here's the problem: midday sun, make those things hot enough to cook an egg on.
Oh yeah.
I'll experience that one, I think.
Yeah, and
Metal
slide. It's like, oh, it's warm. Yay! Now it's hot. Oh my god, I better go.
That probably would happen a lot in
I
Australia.
never really understood that though, about why would they do that to like put those really metal slides. No one to get burn the goddamn meat off your ass.
Yeah.
Kid.
Probably come up. A Catholic priest probably come up with the idea to torture the kids.
Yeah.
Right?
That sounds
Get them
about
off
right.
Get them off the playground and back to church. Boy.
Doing penance.
Yeah.
Catholics are weird about suffering.
And raping boys.
Well, it's a blood cult.
They're
So
weird about a lot of things. Like a lot of things.
It is a cannibal blood cult. You're right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's true.
They have the body of Christ for snacky cakes, and they drink the blood of Christ for liquid refreshments. It's like,
and they're very specific to point out that this is not like symbolic. It's the literal blood.
yeah, we're om-nomming the blood and the body of Christ. Om-nom, nom, 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 nom.
It tastes like grape juice too, so Jesus has some citrus blood.
He had some medical problems.
Yeah.
Body tastes like ice cream cones. That's my official.
I want some more Jesus then.
That's why I always argue.
I don't know what churches y'all go to, but my priest never shared the blood.
Well, that's why I always argue with people who says Jesus wasn't white, right? Well, then why did they feed us cracker?
You got crackers in your church? I did get white bread with the Methodists, so I mean that tracks.
No, I wasn't Catholic. I went to one church one time that did some that stuff, and I was like, it was a cracker and grape juice.
Probably Methodists do that. The Catholic Church did it. The born agains didn't do that.
No, the religion's out. I mean, I grew up in like where my uncle's a holiness preacher, so they didn't do that shit.
No, yeah, I've been to a couple of different denomination services. They all it's variations in flavors.
But they run around in circles and spoke in tongues too. So there you go.
Oh yeah, I've never been to anything like y'all. Like some of the people that I met when I first came into this crowd have been to, like these tent services and stuff. I've seen that shit on TV. I mean, if it would be kosher for me to like kind of slip in there and just sort of like watch it and try and keep a straight pace, like, but I would think that if I went to something like that, they'd probably kick me out because I'd be there solely for people watching an amusement.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's respectful of people's religion, and I try not to be a dick like that.
Yeah, me neither. And unless they're dicks.
But that shit is pretty crazy. I mean,
it is.
That shit's pretty crazy.
You're pretty crazy.
And you did the Mitsubishi Subaru.
Yeah. I did do that.
PP's got a good point. If Jesus was white, it must have been difficult being the only white guy in Jerusalem.
No, dude, think about it. They had Peter, they had Paul.
I have wondered that, like, wouldn't that be in like part of the story? Like, the crazy pale man is our savior.
Yeah.
Here's the honest truth, though. A lot of people aren't very honest about that. They really don't say he's white. I've never met anybody in any kind of religion, unless they're racist, probably, but say that Jesus was white. And where the image that you all see, a lot of people don't know this, but I bet Razor knows and bet y'all, you probably know too, Canadian boy. The famous picture of Jesus that we all see was that white boy. Well, that was a Pope's son back in the day, long time ago. Were the Burgess, not Burgess? What was it called? What was their names? Famous priest family.
If you go back before 500, no depiction of Jesus as a white man.
Oh, yeah, I know what family you're talking about. Yeah, Italian family, right?
The Borgias.
So for the first 500 years, nobody thought Jesus was a white man, from what I can see in paintings.
Well, the Borgias was this family, right? And he posed for their artists, and that's the image that a lot of us see. And that's how that got started.
Speaking of the Borgias, there was a very fun video game about killing the Pope. One of the Borgias. That was a fun game.
Well, damn.
Assassin's Creed.
No, PP, that was not a female model for that picture. It was a priest's son.
But he was so pretty.
No, we may be talking about two different photos. Because I've seen different photos too. So, which Jesus looked more like Osama bin Laden than he did anybody else.
You would think he would.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm saying, according to this, he was
like there was a real person that the story.
Yeah, he was supposed to be really skinny,
My
right?
answer to that is always the same when people try to argue that. I'm like, unless you can show me an argument that says that everybody in that geographical area was white at the time so that they wouldn't note how different Jesus was, suck it. Suck it. Go back into that era and prove to me that that's what people look like living in that time, or prove to me that nobody can prove that. And then, then okay, fine. Then I can't really argue with you, but I'm pretty sure I haven't personally done the legwork because I
don't care.
To be fair, what's felt like common sense has been wrong before, but I'm not like,
I don't really care enough anymore. I used to probably would have cared enough, but I don't care enough now.
But right, like who does it change? Like if you're a religious person, and I don't know if we have any in here, but if you're a religious person, does the complexion of Jesus change the message that you believe?
No.
Like, because I don't understand why people get hyper about it anyway. Either way, like, what is it even like? I get why if something was stolen from what you perceive as something you can identify with,
because my God looks like me. That's why.
Yeah, that kind of shit. I don't understand that. That's where I'm like, yeah, but okay. But does it change the message?
How many of them listen to the message anyway?
Yeah, that's fair. Too many don't. The most outspoken ones seem to not, in my experience.
course, then again, many an atheist was created by actually reading the Bible. So,
well, Jesse Duplantis is a pretty famous preacher. He was also one of the guys that got in trouble a while back for saying that God told him to buy a plane. But anyways,
one of those guys, yeah.
He recently got more controversy because he got in front of his church and said the reason Jesus hadn't come back is because the people in the church has not gave enough money to the church. That's the reason.
He can't get here because he needs more money for his plane ticket.
Yeah, his plane tickets from heaven is really expensive.
Yeah. It costs a lot of fuel.
But yeah, he said that. He literally got up there and said that. And I'm like, if you people who follow these guys, and not saying that all religious people this way, but follow this guy, don't get up, walk out of his church as soon as he said that, then you're an idiot. Because it's obvious.
I'll bet you nobody did.
Money.
I'll guess right now, not a single person did either.
Probably not. Probably. Oh, and also a couple weeks ago, this was funny as hell too. They were. This was a Joel. You know who Joel Osteen is, right?
Don't remember.
Well, he's a very famous preacher and got the largest one of the largest churches in America. It's he bought that. They bought that old basketball stadium and turned it into a church.
And they sat around for 3 or 4 days after Katrina not doing a fucking thing until they were publicly shamed into opening up their church and taking in people that became homeless. That dude's a piece of shit.
Anyways, yeah, he is. But this is a funny thing. A couple weeks ago, well, before the church started, they played. It was on Easter Day, right? It was on Easter when it happened. They were playing music, over the intercom. But the person who was playing, I guess, was playing it off their phone into the thing, and all of a sudden, Wet Ass Pussy started playing.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was
glorious.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious, dude. Yeah, that was. You can see people's videos, and people's mouths were dropping. They're like, yeah, that's fucking. I bet that person loves their job.
That's almost as good as the Italian Senate watching Final Fantasy porn.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
When did this happen? How did I miss this?
You didn't hear about that?
I didn't hear about that one either, to be honest with you.
But I want to.
A few months ago. It was a few months ago at least. I think they got hacked or something. And some footage of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remake getting railed just started playing.
Oh no!
And it was like after a minute they managed to find a way to turn off the I think it was the video, but the audio kept going.
That is great, dude.
Love it.
That's pretty good. Pretty good, Red Eye.
Not indeed.
Got some taste in Italy, and let me tell you, they chose the right lady from that game.
Right? Agreed.
Team Tifa.
Absolutely, 100%.
I've never seen but two cartoon characters that I would have sex with. One is Judy Hopps. You gotta fuck Judy Hopps.
Yeah, obviously. Thank you.
Yeah, Judy Hopps was a sexy bitch.
More like Judy Hips, am I right?
Yes, you are right.
Right?
Oh, she had a little Afro bunny in her, for sure. There's a little black bunny in her, for damn sure.
Lord have mercy.
No, you didn't.
I don't know what the other one is. Oh, Jessica Rabbit, of course, dude. Come on. You gotta
She's not bad. She's just drawn that way.
Yeah, you gotta fuck Jessica Rabbit.
Who knows?
Betty Boop was kind of hot too, though.
See, now you're in nostalgia.
I like Betty Boop. That's a great character.
But why don't she have that bizarre mutated head, though?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, as far as like a classic great character, Betty Boop's awesome.
Yeah, you're clearly forgetting Gadget the Mouse.
I don't know that.
Rescue Rangers.
Oh yeah, was that her name?
Gadget Hack Wrench, I think.
She was cool. She's very
an engineer,
cute
engineer nerd.
Yeah, she reminds actually Kaylee from Firefly. That's the next
Well, fuck
character
yeah, obviously.
in my
Real
life.
person, though, not a
That, like
cartoon.
reminds me of her. Like that's the same sort of
Oh, yeah,
character.
yeah.
Like if it
Same
were a real
spirit,
life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like the
I would
movie Cool World?
I would smooch the hell out of Kaylee.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
She was awesome. Great show.
Oh
See,
my god!
you watch stuff, Pimp. You can watch Firefly with us.
I'll watch your vagina. Oh my God, what, Renee?
While we've all been sitting here enjoying life, poor Kim Kardashian's been having a real fucking tough time of it, right?
Yeah.
What a poor baby.
And how dare we sit around enjoying ourselves while she had to attend the Met Gala, right, in a dress
Oh my God.
that it was worth $4.81 million fucking dollars. Yes, it was the same dress Marilyn Monroe wore and so happy birthday, Mr. President. Well, she had to lose. This is her struggle. I had to lose 16 pounds to be able to fit into this. I was determined to fit it. For $4.1 fucking million, you want to be able to fit in it, lady, or else it was the dumbest purchase ever made by a human being.
What a difficult life she has.
Right? And meanwhile, there's people fucking homeless. She's
that's what I was thinking. 006. Somebody that big, your only response to that is fat ass. And I would never normally say that to someone, but if you're that fucking vain and complaining about that being your main problem in life, and people are reporting that as news, that's my only response. Is
no, they're at the Met Gala. It's the Met Gala. Fucking they walk in and they're all showing off. It's like,
yep.
Who's a Blake Lively?
Ridiculous.
Look, this chick Blake Lively wore this dress, and this is the first time I've seen this. Well, this chick, her dress is fucking crazy. So it starts out copper, and it's got a really big trail on. As she's walking up the goddamn fucking stairs, the dress starts to color flip into like a bluish green. And it's fucking cool. Like her gloves and everything start. I think it must have been reacting to the heat of the lights and her body heat and changed thermally, but it starts to fully fucking change color. It's a pretty cool thing, and it did.
That's pretty cool.
Right, did so as she's walking up the stairs while all the photographers are going click, click, click. So she's.
Oh, is it like a blue to orange?
Are we literally discussing dresses at the gala?
this
sadly.
Cool. I brought it up. Blame the robot.
I've never seen a color flipping dress, and the other dress.
But this is a science dress, Pimp.
I mean, the way he said that, just about I've never seen a color flipping dress. Goddamn.
Yeah. What was Thermocolor or Hypercolor? Hypercolor when we were kids. There were color changing clothes when we were kids.
Yeah, not like this though. This is.
Yeah, they don't. These ones are better.
I don't
know.
There was Raisin. There was no metallic hypercolor fucking color.
There were metallic freaky freezies though.
Yeah. Could you make a dress out of them? No.
We had Reebok pumps, goddammit.
You tried real hard.
If you pumped your fucking tongue, if you pumped the tongue of your shoe, you could play basketball like the pros did.
I had a pair of those in high school.
And she has really, really nice taste in dresses. Like all the dresses that I see in the images, she's got a big red dress that's hot.
Like Vanessa Hudgens steals the show tonight because she is just wearing black lace and just things that cover her nipples and a very sheer pair of panties, and then the rest of it's black lace, and she's basically fucking naked.
Well, from this moment on, the fashion report will be brought to you by Red Eye here on the Wood.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the segment where we discuss what happens at after award shows where people don't commit physical violence.
The fashion
we talk about dumbass dresses.
The fashion corner with Red Eye. We found your niche, buddy.
All right. Well, here's the best bit. I'm looking at Nicki Minaj, who had a wardrobe malfunction. She's got an incredibly big rack, and she decided to wear a strapless top. And what do you think is going to happen, Nikki? Nikki, there's this thing called gravity.
I wish that was that because I love me some Nikki. Goddamn it.
She's looking fine, I will admit.
Oh, God, that is a gorgeous fucking woman right there.
She's looking hot, but she had a bit of a wardrobe-y malfunctiony bit where she's had to basically grab her top and go, "Ooh, I think my top."
You know she's got an incredibly large ass, right? And I would let her smother me with that fucking ass.
she's got an incredibly large rack too.
Oh, she's built like a fucking goddess.
Oh, and then there's this. Who is it? Cara Delevingne or Delevingne?
Why is this happening, Loretta?
What? I'm just looking at her because she's fucking hot too.
The fashion corner with Red Eye. Well, this is a segment, buddy. I tell you.
No, the whole thing was to make fun of the lady with the $4.81 million dress.
How many women spent a lot of money to be very disappointed that their dresses weren't talked about after the Oscars?
Oh God!
Here's the worst bit.
There were probably chicks that were real mad about that bill after that.
No, here's the best bit. There is a dude that's made the fucking photo shoot. He's just covered in this. He's wearing this suit that's basically just looks like fucking needles all over his body.
Yeah,
and he's basically stolen the show.
Oh, Jared Leto?
No, it's a black guy that wears nails in his hair.
No, it's a dude named Frederick Robertson.
Okay,
and he's basically dyed his hair silver, and he's just covered in fucking this intricate thing of needles that have been sculpted into this weird looking fucking shape. It's crazy looking shit.
Well, goddamn, Lizzo looks like a big fucking rug.
Who is this? Where is it? They're using the wrong picture.
Yeah, I know who Lizzo is, right? Lizzo's a big black chick who, yeah. Well, I'll show you who. Wait a minute, I'll share this shit.
Oh, and fucking Cardi B is wearing a gold Versace dress, and she just looks like $1 million fucking dollars.
That's weird.
Look at Lizzo. She looks like a goddamn rug.
Gwen Stefani looks like a pineapple. She's in this bright neon lime green fucking gown. It just looks like a bikini top with this huge, big, flowing fucking. That's weird.
Whoever did her makeup did a great job, though.
Yeah, she looks stunning. Like, don't get me wrong, she just looks like a big tropical pineapple.
Who is this? Whoever this is, I would do her.
Who?
I don't know. She looks like she might be a little bit crazy.
Bella Hadid.
Who?
Yeah, I just showed you. Not looking at the screen, are you ready? I just showed Lizzo. I'm showing them on the screen.
Bella Hadid is hot. Both of the Hadid sisters. Gigi is even hotter than Bella. I don't know.
Now I'm going to say Katy Perry looks nice.
Yeah, she always looks nice though. It's hard to she never had hard day looking horrible.
Bella Hadid used to be a cute couple with The Weeknd.
See, I don't keep up with all these new people, celebrities. If you said people from the 90s and 80s, I don't know who the fuck they were. Most of them.
That lady looked real bored.
I only know.
Who is this? Oh, she's beautiful and she has a long dress.
I don't know who that is, but I love that gown.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. I love
that's
her.
Great with the complexion, the contrast there. That's.
I want to breathe in her vagina.
Do you want to lick the legs?
Yeah.
But
this is why we're never taking you live on the runway, Pimp, because just no. That's no. And there she is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's
who is that?
Dress. Look at that dress. It's fabulous.
What is her name? That's Sierra.
There's the $5 million dress there. That's
Michael Kors dress right there. I thought Michael Kors was not fashionable.
No, go to click on. Did you show Kim Kardashian's $5 million dress?
I don't think she looks that great in it.
There's a what's her name?
Yeah, and then scroll down a bit, and you see the dude covered in needles.
So there's Taylor Swift. She don't look bad. She looks actually nice, actually. Taylor Swift looks nice, I think.
She looks nice. She looks like an old school movie star.
Oh, you doing
this fucking
weirdo?
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
That shit.
Hey, he needs to be beat up.
Who's this crackhead?
No.
Oh, come on, Raisin. You cannot defend this.
You can't beat people
No.
that. Ooh,
The person who inflicted this on him should be. Who is that?
What
the hell's going on there?
Lily James. Why have I not heard of Lily James before that?
See, this is the way a man should dress, right there. That's the way a man. No, it's not. What the fuck?
In pajamas?
No, what is that on his fucking suit? I thought for a second that was a regular.
Why is he wearing pajamas in public?
Yeah. Oh, she looks nice.
Hair's nice there.
Yeah, she looks nice.
What's Jessica Rabbit doing here?
Yeah, I don't know. What the hell is this? Well, that's not bad. That's a nice outfit. You don't want to say anything bad about black people. You'll get called a racist.
There's a Versace.
There's Nikki. There's Nikki. Oh my God, dude, Nikki's so beautiful.
Okay, that one's like the stuff.
That's a little overboard of a dress, but I mean,
Well, no, it's a Versace.
The booty.
It's like, that's
that
what
booty.
they're meant to be like. That's,
I was just gonna
Yeah,
say, are
these
you trying to claim
lines really
Versace
sell
is
it.
not overboard?
let me tell you something. I don't keep up with this fashion. Apparently, you would rather.
oh, fucking!
Oh,
if you don't know
this
what
lady
Versace
here-
is, you fucking live under a rock.
I know he was a gay dude that got killed. Is all I know.
That lady a couple screens ago
boy.
looked like she was going to a Ren fair.
And why
Yeah.
is this motherfucker covered in a
She's-
beast suit?
She's off to the ball game / wedding.
That
Yes,
looks ridiculous.
I was gonna
I
say.
don't like that. That's weird. That's
That
like
is
a Jack
weird.
Kennedy
What do
wedding.
you think about this, Raisin? As a woman, that to me, now, I'm a man. That looks
I would assume she's shooting
hate
for like it's a weird look because to me that always like that the circle on the boobs looks like the Leia bikini.
I think that's
The,
stupid looking.
the bottom half looks like it's made out of a trash bag.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Oh, there's. Well,
I
you
would
gotta
never
admit
wear
though. Wait a minute. I know
But-
this. There's Kim Kardashian right
Look
there.
at this smug fucker.
Why
Now,
would
yeah,
you
but I'm gonna
like
tell you
that?
something. I'm gonna tell you something. That
What's
is a
wrong with
good
her
looking
boobs?
couple, bro. That's a good looking couple. They walk in. They
He
look
looks
like
like a
stars.
kid.
They look like stars, though.
Sure,
I mean, look, they look like stars.
it looks like a kid, and her boobs are weird.
Yeah, her
They
No,
look like
Is that just
they look
illegal?
smug enough to be stars anyway.
He's a
she
funny
looks-
motherfucker, though. He's pretty
He's
funny.
got,
I like.
like,
Who is
She
that? I
looks
don't even
like-
know.
Here's what
Pete
she
Davidson.
looks like. She looks like the chick that basically published a sex tape
Mhm.
and become one of the luckiest fucking women on the planet.
But now, yeah, I agree
but
with
now,
that.
Now, for the last couple of years, she apparently has just passed
she's
her
done
bar.
some
And
good
she's
shit.
she's a lawyer now.
Yeah,
She's a
she's
legit
a-
lawyer.
and she's
apparently.
done some good shit for underprivileged people and people who was in prison that shouldn't be there. She's done some good shit.
Yeah, but don't call her anything. She is a fucking porn star. Just
Yeah.
remember that. That's how.
But
she
now
started
the
out.
guy she's with,
a
Pete
fucking
Davis, is
porn
actually
star.
a very talented comedian, very talented guy right there. It's a talented guy. I like Pete Davis.
I don't think I've ever seen him.
I like
He's
him.
on
I think-
Saturday Night Live, isn't he?
Yes, he is. His father was, by the way,
Is that painted on?
His father was a
Yeah.
fireman who died in 9/11. By the way,
Is this lady just wearing body paint for a shirt?
yes,
It looks like it. Yeah, okay.
and it
There we
looks
go.
ridiculous. That looks ridiculous.
That is very silly.
Who is that? Is that Lindsay Lohan?
No.
Looks
Yeah.
like her.
It does
Look,
look
I
like
sent
her.
you like go.
Carol
look.
Delvini.
I sent you a message with the link, and I put a link in the side chat here in
Link
stream.
for what?
A link that actually just you could pull up like photos where they're actually labeled.
That's what I'm doing.
No.
Look at all their names are right there. I just
Right,
stayed looking at them. Oh,
But
that's
you-
something. By the way, I seen this earlier. I actually seen this earlier. I would fuck Ryan Reynolds. I got to be honest with you. I
Fair
think
enough.
Ryan Reynolds is every straight dude's.
He is a
Only-
fine specimen of a man, that's for sure.
Only if he's wearing the Deadpool suit, then I'll let him fuck.
And his woman there is also beautiful. But every time I see her, I think of one thing:
That's the chick
Dawn
with
of the Dead.
color flipping dress, I do believe.
She was also in Dawn of the Dead, right? Wasn't
Hey,
she
Red,
in
do
Dawn of
you,
the
do you think she wears the Lady Deadpool costume when they do it?
I hope so.
See, I'm gonna show this again. That looks ridiculous.
It is
That-
weird. She's
Not
like
the most creative dress.
she's the baseball wedding octopus lady.
And we are like, dude, this is unusual for the. Yes, people, we're looking at fucking fashion.
You need to look at the damn link I sent you.
Why?
Because it gives you
Whoa.
like the designers and what they're wearing.
I don't give two wet shits who designed it, Raven.
But you need the context.
Why is that? Oh, what the hell? No, dudes, no, don't dress like that. See,
That
this
is weird. He
This
looks like
is
he looks like a flower that's walking around.
Did you see Ryan Reynolds? He
Whoa,
dressed
what the
like a
hell's that?
dude. Who?
Yeah, what is this?
There's another
This is-
Versace coming up. I
Oh
think.
my
I love
gosh.
it.
Yeah, that's something that like
I'm all
Left
into
Eye-
this one.
That's something that Left Eye
That is
Lopez
cool.
would have wore from TLC. Damn to you.
You know what? I'll tell you this.
I
There's
like
only
that.
one reason that this works, and it's because of the Cat in the Hat.
Well, the bikini top
It
and
is.
jacket's cute too.
That's amazing.
That's Erica Badu, by the way.
This,
I have no idea who that is.
You don't
You're
know Erica
putting-
Badu?
you're
No.
putting
No,
shit on me.
you-
This is the best show we've done in months.
No, it's
Mm.
not. You're wrong on that.
Oh,
Who is
I don't know who
that?
this lady is, but she looks like she's stoned.
She looks like
Oh.
like she needs a fucking sandwich.
she doesn't want to
That
be
too.
Most
there. She
people
wish she
do
was
that.
at home.
Why do they keep showing this baseball cap bitch? Oh, it's Kylie Jenner. No
What's the
wonder.
site that I sent you? What's the matter with you?
What the fuck is? Why are you addicted to this link?
These dresses are really pretty, and they're better shots.
Oh my god! See, that is a woman right there.
I'm pretty sure we've been looking at lots
Look
of
at
women.
the train on. Oh, that's pretty.
That's a woman.
She
And
wears
what the
it
hell
well.
is these
So
little?
these guys are also going to the Ren Fair.
Oh, good.
These guys are gonna have penises in their butts when they get older.
They also look like they're
Oh,
photoshopped
As
in.
long as they're enjoying themselves.
I just started hearing Skyrim music for some reason.
See, Katy Perry. See, Katy Perry looks fucking.
Red Eye's
awesome.
right. Those two boys were
I think
absolutely
that's weird looking.
Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls NPCs.
But
Fucking
to
hell.
me, Katy Perry can make anything look good.
Why is she barefoot? That's weird.
And
I've-
like it
I've
looks like a
seen-
boobies out. Like I don't know, man. Like it's just not for me.
That's the thing that they're all doing these days.
I know.
too.
Some people pull it off. That misses the mark for me. I'm not.
Free the boobies.
Sure, like I'm all go for it. I would not wear it.
I like the hat on that one.
That's
just-
That's a cute outfit.
that one's a bit odd.
No, it's nice.
I was just the way it's kind of bulbous.
You're odd. You wear a
She's-
beekeeper's hat.
Yeah.
$20 says that she spent the last 6 months doing crunches, sit-ups, and everything because her stomach was
These pictures
fucking
suck. Coming back to
washboard.
No, why
Mhm.
did he dress like this for
Why
the
wouldn't
gala?
you?
What an idiot.
Why not?
It's the gala, dog. You're supposed to be all
Yeah.
fancy.
because he's trying to make sure his
It
woman
is.
gets attention.
He's got a matching jacket and hat. That's pretty fucking fancy.
You
Don't
shut
be
up,
so
Australian.
judgmental. You wouldn't know fashion if it fucking punched you
I
in the
wouldn't.
taint.
You're exactly right. Her dress is
Oh my
green.
god, what is these Kardashians?
That is green.
weird sometimes.
She's beautiful.
I like the
too.
sleeve
Gorgeous.
things.
And she's
Sleeve
wearing
gloves.
it well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Nana rude.
Did you just say that?
yeah, she's fucking
Right.
looking hot.
See, look at now. When you like her now. Now see that he's dressed like a dude.
Look,
That's a
that's
good
a
guy
power
suit
couple.
right there.
That's a power couple.
It is a
right
power
there.
couple. That's
That's
a
a
power
power
couple.
couple.
The sunglasses really ruin it though.
Oh yeah, so he's the one that
They look like they've been put on in a fucking like the memes.
Kanye West hates. By the way, Kanye West hates this man right here.
So Kylie Jenner wore a wedding gown too.
Yeah, you know Kanye is one. He was arguing with Kanye on the phone during in text, and Kanye said, "What the fuck you think you doing?" He said, "I'm fucking your wife."
That was funny.
That-
I'm sorry,
That is
was-
literally the only thing I know about that guy.
What the fuck is this?
What?
Why?
There's a second person under that
The
jacket.
fuck?
There's a
Yeah.
second person under there. There is. Look at look at how
He's
wide
sitting.
and then it
He's
goes.
sitting on a little person's shoulders.
The hips are actually the second person's shoulders. That person has no legs, and he's just a torso sitting on
Yeah.
top of the second person.
Yeah.
I thought you was being real for a
They should
second.
have
That's
matched
what
him
is
with
happening.
Khloe Kardashian. His outfit matches Khloe Kardashian's. This whole guy.
That woman right there is beautiful. Is she black?
I like that outfit.
Is she really?
She's black.
I hadn't noticed.
Is it style?
Thank
Now,
you.
they're
for
styling
that.
though. They look like they look great together. By the way,
I don't
He
know who
looks-
they are, but they
I
look
like
cool.
his suit too. By the way, that's a good suit.
That's a happy man. Look at that man right there.
Yeah, he knows
looking
he's
going,
gonna be.
Yeah.
Think of her skin tone, right? And then think of when you opens it there, and you see a little pink spot. That's
Oh,
fucking beautiful. What?
Jesus Christ, you're never
You
going near a
just enjoy
fucking
the
runway
dresses.
when we're doing fashion reviews. You stay in the studio forever.
I'm keeping it real, dog. I'm keeping
Yeah,
it
right.
real.
Funny,
You're
but
being
super
a
bright.
perverted pimp. That's what you've been doing. You
When have I
dirty,
not
dirty
ever
boy.
been perverted pimp?
This is a fashion review. This isn't a.
Why? Why can't it be both?
That's really
What's-
pink.
See, I think that
Why-
looks
why
like
did-
Pepto Bismol.
Why did
That's
she show up in a
just-
maternity dress?
Why?
She may be
That's,
pregnant, dog.
my retina. Can you please turn that? My retinas are burning.
She
kinda
looks
crazy
like a
to
bottle
Fuck.
of Pepto. She looks like a bottle of Pepto.
That is
It
that is
does.
the hottest pink I think I've ever seen. My
Wait.
magenta
And
pink.
wait
What
until you
is it?
see Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani next
No,
to her
she's
would
the
be like
pineapple.
the 80s come to life.
Yeah.
Gwen
I told
Stefani's
you.
wearing like
I
a
like that.
brand.
Now, by the way,
Yellow.
this dude looks great. I don't know
I like
who He looks great. I like the jacket.
Yeah.
I like the look.
That's
He
cool.
looks great. Yeah, he looks great.
Got a bit of a naval officer thing going on.
That style of trench coat is a 42.
Sean Mendez. Who the fuck is Sean Mendez?
Singer.
Who?
Singer.
Yeah,
Stitches.
when she looks like a pineapple. Click on that. She looks like a big pineapple.
Yep. She's wearing like a highlighter yellow.
She does look a highlighter, but she is so pretty.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
I heard that smile, Red.
That's kind of neat.
That's a big black dress.
Look at the top, though. You can see.
You can see her
That's
nipples.
one of the Kardashians, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Kylie. Ain't it right? No, it's not Kylie. It's is it Kylie? It's Kylie Jenner. Yeah, it's Kylie.
Kendall? Something.
Kendall. Maybe Kendall. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, one of them. See,
Oh, look, it's Betty
if you
Boop.
were on the damn link, you would know this.
What the? See, somebody needs to cut her hair.
That's
The
Betty
bathing
Boop.
cat.
I like how
Betty-
actually they made it look like tentacles.
It's
Betty
weird.
Boop meets Cthulhu.
What is Sarah
Yeah.
Jessica Parker wearing on her head?
Cthulhu boop.
Keep up with what we're watching. Raisin.
What? My pictures are better.
No, they're not.
They are.
She's just running her own side
This is
commentary.
Twitter. This is the one
No,
everybody's
Hillary
looking at.
Clinton. She must have had that dress. Look at. She looks like she's wearing
is-
a pillowcase.
This is the show where we listen to Raisin commenting on things that we can't see.
There's Mr. Twitter.
What the heck?
Oh,
Mr. Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
you know what it means. Now,
$44
everyone,
billion. Go ahead.
Well, here's the
everyone's
board
showing up
lady
with
again.
Oof.
Everyone's showing up with a hottie. Elon Musk shows up with his fucking mum.
Yeah.
Damn. Alicia with the cape. Of
They
These
look
guys
like
have like
dominoes.
this sort of weird anti-symmetry thing going
They
on.
look like dominoes.
She's
I don't know who they
pregnant.
are, but they look kind of cool.
Yeah.
She's pregnant. It's adorable. They're holding the bump.
Yeah, that's
They're
what
looking at each other going, you know what we did to
What
get
is
that
it?
bump
Wait a
in there, don't you? Oh,
Yeah.
What is she from? What movie or show was
Come on,
she?
damn it,
I
Ed.
know this actress though. I know this actress.
Ooh.
What was she
No
in?
idea.
Was she in Game of Thrones?
Not that I don't recall. I don't recall.
Never watched an episode, don't I?
You know, I thought you said that all the people's names were there.
Well, still wouldn't know what her name is there.
Sophie Turner, whoever
Sophie
that is.
Turner. She was in something I know. All their names are there, goofy ball.
Why is there a child in this list?
That's Selena Gomez, buddy.
She looks like she's 14.
So that is Sansa Stark if it's Sophie Turner. That's
Yeah,
what she looks like now?
yeah. I knew it was from Game of Thrones.
Oh, that was Sansa? Holy
Yeah,
shit, she
that
looks
was
different
Sansa.
now.
The really pale makeup makes her cheeks look super
Oh
goofy.
hell, Queen Bee.
Mm.
Meh,
Everybody loves Queen Bee.
meh, not me.
She
Like
wasn't
with
there.
Gigi Hadid.
That was a crazy dress.
Alicia Keys looks hot as hell too.
Alicia Keys is always hot. Anyways, I'm done with this shit.
No, you gotta see the Keys
It
dress.
just started to repeat a lot, yeah.
See, this one doesn't. Billie Eilish.
And I hate that little bitch, by the way.
I know.
I think she's a talented girl. Don't get me wrong.
Fudging her dress right now if you were clicking on my
I
site.
think Billie Eilish is a very talented young lady, but I also think she's got a cunt personality.
I don't know much about her personality. See, this dress is much better in this picture too.
Oh, shut the fuck up with your goddamn little link.
Oh,
But it's
so
the best
pretty.
link, though.
It is.
Theoretically. Not that we would know, because we don't see it.
I put it in the side chat of StreamYard.
Oh, the thing that we're not looking at?
Yeah. Clearly.
Thank you, Red Eye, for giving us fashion night here on the wood.
It was fantastic.
You're welcome.
It was something to do. Hell yeah. Tomorrow night we'll be reviewing male underwear models.
I like that.
Calvin Klein catalog.
Around.
How we went from a manly dude like Mark Wahlberg to whatever the fuck I'm seeing these days.
He's not again.
Dude, you gotta admit though, the idea of a guy has definitely changed.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Crandar.
Modeling.
There you go, buddy.
I'm a pro.
Hence chin.
Did y'all see? I tell you what, it was pretty cool. Now, because I like him. I always thought he was a great front man. Over the week, I guess it was at Coachella or wherever the fuck it was. But Carrie Underwood brought out Axl Rose and they performed Paradise City together. It's pretty badass. It's pretty badass.
Cool.
Nice.
Yep. It was pretty cute because I like Axl. I know Axl's been a dick over the years, but he was for that quick moment in time, Guns N' Roses was one of the best bands out there. Didn't last long, but for a moment there, they were fucking badass, bro.
It lasted
At least 7 minutes.
Yeah, good for fucking several years.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I mean. And like the broader structure, like a lot of other bands, you know what I mean. And plus, Guns N' Roses had all the switches and people leaving the band, getting new members, and all that shit. Which they always kept the one that made the two. I mean, if Slash when Slash was gone, the band was gone. In my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Slash is a bad motherfucker, bro.
Gunners was made up by 4 dudes that made a very unique sound back in the day, and as soon as they started swapping out members for other people, it started to lose
that magic.
Unique.
Yeah, I agree. And that's happened. Not to say they were bad actors, but that happens with other bands too. Once that one person leaves, that it kind of like the nucleus kind of goes different or whatever. It just it happens with a lot of bands.
If they make changes early in their lineup, and then like Foo Fighters, for instance, they changed drummers early in the piece to the dude that just recently passed away. But I'll argue that they were one of the best live acts on the fucking planet, one of the hardest working bands out there. Those dudes just fucking played. Like, have you seen the footage of the dude's last gig when he got out in front and he actually sang a song?
I did see that.
That was brilliant. So yeah, like it just depends. I suppose it's luck of the draw too. Sometimes changes make the band better. AC/DC went through a lot of drummers. They had Left Hook Rudd, who then disappeared, and then they went through a bunch of dudes, and then Left Hook Rudd ended up back in the band for a while until they were about to go on tour, and then he was charged with a bunch of alleged
But they
crimes.
also did something that a lot of other bands could not do. Is when the lead singer passed away, they got another lead singer, and they were just as successful or more successful. And that's something that would be rare. And mostly because once the lead singer, you know what I mean? But AC/DC pulled it off like I've never seen it before.
That's because the core of the band was the Young Brothers.
Yeah. I agree. But they also got a singer that was badass too. So.
Well, Bon Scott was fucking awesome. But have you seen Bon Scott pre-AC/DC? Here's some homework, kids. When you get off here, jump into YouTube and just type in Bon Scott and the Valentines and go, boop, and you will see Bon Scott playing in a band wearing basically a pink jumpsuit, playing pop music, going, and it's all lovey-dovey. Yay. The band's called the fucking Valentines, right? He just wanted to be a singer, and then AC/DC come along and they just went, you can stop wearing the jumpsuit and just come and do your thing. And he just started singing about whiskey and wine, and that was that.
I didn't know I got a tip from somebody. Hold up a second. Some bitch. He sent what I needed, but I wish I'd have seen it. Thank you, Crow. He sent 60, but I only get 40 of it because PayPal caught it before I could send it over. Thank you so much. So I still need 20, but he did compensate. I said I needed 60. Nice. But usually what I do is I catch it before PayPal takes that old money out of it, because now they take a big hunk because of that loan deal. But I didn't know he sent the tip, so I lost 20 of it. But I got 40 of it, so thank you so very much, buddy. You are the awesome one.
Cool.
Red House is awesome, though.
Yeah.
Red House likes dresses.
Now. Yeah. I like looking at the dresses and the people in them. That's what makes the dresses interesting when they're filled out by the ladies.
Oh, and his message was get ready to turn her camo, by the way.
Huh?
His message with the $60 tip was to get you to turn your camera on. That was what he requested.
I will turn it on tomorrow.
You bitch ass.
I'm all puffy faced and allergied, and my room is a shrine to my depression right now.
Yeah. So if anybody tip 20, I would be happy, even though I didn't technically make the goal, but they took 20. So yeah, anyways. Raisins, I understand. You don't have to change that one bit.
I will make sure to touch base with Crown.
You just show me a red eye your left titty after the show, that's all. That's all we request. She didn't say no, red eye. You noticed that?
No comment.
She did not say no.
My God.
She still ain't said no. Raisin.
She's contacting a lawyer.
Are you being slutty right now?
Am I what?
Being slutty.
Slutty?
Ooh, I like the way you said that. Slutty.
Slutty?
Ooh, she does get good. She does get a good voice though. Raisin's not a slut. Red Eye is. Raisin's not a slut.
He's just a floating head. Does that mean he gives good head?
He does.
Nice.
What? I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Someone else did it. 'Twas not me. I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
That shit is so weird.
I heard you guys talk about something that Pimp and Red are going to see later, leaving me out.
Yeah, you're not deserving of the titty.
That's fine. I've got two of my own.
You do, and sexy
I'll
ones too.
see my own.
He's got foreign and exotic Canadian titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lactate maple syrup.
They're international. That makes them exotic, Pimp.
That's
Yeah.
true. He's also a sex trader. So
Who is listening to the voicemails? Is that you?
that was me, but it wasn't a voicemail. It was my TikTok popped up. Because I have many fans on TikTok, Krendar.
Do you? I hadn't heard about that. You're on TikTok?
I am. It's
Wow.
better than fucking YouTube these days. I guarantee you that. By the way, I need to go check out Shabisky. He's been going live on TikTok. So y'all need to go check out him if you're on TikTok. Go check out Shabby's lives.
Is that right?
Yeah. Well, why does everybody just call it live these days?
Huh?
I guess it's faster than saying live stream, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we're streaming, I guess.
Oh my God! This is what you're gonna bitch about?
Did you ever notice that some words end in B?
No.
The Pope of love.
It's true.
So we got 10 minutes left, guys, and Krendar is going to give us a point.
There was some man in Nantucket.
So Owen said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Then he pulled out his dick and looked at Razor and said, "Fuck it." And then she told him no because she's a lesbian.
I think the rhyming fell apart a little bit there.
It don't matter. It don't have to rhyme. It's feminist poetry.
That's a good point.
And it also don't have to make sense when it's feminist poetry, by the way. You just gotta snap your fingers and say shit really aggressively.
That's also how you cheer at the end of it. You snap your fingers rather than clapping.
That's so you don't set people off, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody is just going to explode if you clap your hands.
By the way, this whole unalive thing is taking on a life of its own now. That's what people are saying.
It's unalive.
Unalive. Instead of saying dying or dead or murdered, it's unalived.
You are going to be unalived.
It's so fucking ridiculous. Because we don't want to offend dead people.
Yeah, then they haunt you. It's rude.
No offense, like the funerals are for the living.
Exactly. This is true, Raisin. This is true.
I mean, unless you like believing in some weird Egyptian ritual stuff where you're like, seeing the soul off to some other place where there's a whole ritual that has to be performed for that to happen. But
do you have to bring your own scale and your own feather though, or do they provide those there?
I guess it depends on the type of service you choose. You better make sure that you have this all written down. Otherwise, you just don't know if you're gonna like make whatever boat or Margaret Patricia.
Yeah.
Aim for the sun. I just
Yeah.
Egyptian mythology is pretty interesting, though. They got some good shit.
Is. You're pretty interesting. You're good shit, Krandar.
Aww.
Even though you are being very rude to me tonight.
I'm not.
Rude to the big meanie.
I don't know.
Somehow.
Maybe it was just Red Eye being mean, but that's always Red Eye.
Red Eye, perfect angel.
Yeah.
The angel of
That's why we
death.
invite him along for the random sass.
He's
An angel that was cast down from heaven.
Oh
My God. Well, I may have tried to steal someone's sort of God converse. They didn't like that, so I was yeeted out of heaven.
Are you telling us that you're Lucifer tonight?
No, not at all. I was just sort of went along for the ride. I'm like one of his sidekicks.
All
I'm
right,
like
there
the
you go.
janitor. I'm like hell's janitor.
He's one of the third of the host of heaven.
Yeah.
Oh,
His legion.
Oh, well, here's something cool. Apparently, a company in America decided to launch a rocket into space, put some satellites into orbit, then catch the fucking rocket booster with a helicopter. And they were partially successful. They latched onto it, but then they experienced some load characteristics that they weren't expecting. So they let the fucking thing plonk into the ocean and then grabbed it. So, yeah. Eat shit, Elon. These guys catch their rockets with a fucking helicopter. That's way cooler.
That is pretty cool. That would take some timing, though. Holy crap.
Well, yeah.
That's impressive.
Once you crunch the numbers and do the math and come up with a flight plan, and you just got to be in the right place at the right time and then, latch onto it. And they just proven that it is definitely feasible because they actually did get hold of the motherfucker, but they experienced some, like I said, some load character, i.e. the 4-story tall rocket booster that they just snagged with a helicopter.
Helicopter.
Swinging around a bit, so they just need to get a bigger chopper probably.
Helicopter.
I'm not even sure what helicopter they used to
Helicopter.
I'm never taking you to any science fair. You never go to fucking live event runways and science fairs you're now banned from as well because you're going to walk past the thing and start going, helicopter!
Helicopter!
Helicopter! It's like, no, that's a chemistry set, you fucking dingling.
I want to ride the helicopter!
No.
Lord.
Jesus, this is.
I want to touch the titty!
Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things or nice guests or anything like that.
I'm a nice thing.
Sponsorships, none of it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm very famous on TikTok.
Yeah, it's not helping here, is it? Huh?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
because I don't even talk about YouTube.
Probably a good idea.
It's probably a good idea.
Don't mention this channel. Mention the new one.
Yeah, I do have a private channel that we're going to move over and start doing more. Even though I had another video take that butt out, peeled it, and they put it back up again. I'm going to tell TikTok when somebody flags me, just don't take it down because you know I'm going to feel it and you know I'm going to win because my shit ain't bad.
No, just they'll keep doing it on a case-by-case basis.
And I understand that.
Uploading midget porn.
Yeah, well, one they did because they took it down because the person that flagged it said I was bullying, and in a kind of a way, what it was, this chick who somebody said somebody commented on her video and said, "You're 27," and she's like, you thought I was 17, didn't you?" And my response was, "No, I thought you was my age, and I'm 44."
Sassy.
Yeah.
Daughter.
I got that bitch.
You age bully.
I am an age bully.
Why did you do it, Pimp? Why?
Helicopter!
Just 17.
Just 17. That bitch didn't look 17. No. She was 20. She's 27. She looked older than 27.
You know.
Crendor is taking the hat off. Oh, damn. Said August.
Did she look like the...
No, August. I was taking off everything else except for the hat.
Yeah, he's getting ready to fuck that hooker he's got in the back room.
That's how you safari properly, just with the hat, nothing else, just the hat.
Yep,
well, you need some good boots as well.
Oh, but you're absolutely right. I stand corrected. You need some.
That's the limit, though. You don't need anything else.
What about some good socks? Nice socks as well, acceptable with the boots.
Well, yeah, that's obviously what goes in the boots. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, right. So good pair of really good quality hiking boots. Nice socks, and that hat. Safari.
Done. All set.
Some sunscreen. And sunscreen will accept as well. 50,
Well, yeah, that's not clothes, though.
Yeah, that's right. It's just don't want to get bits burnt by the sun. That could be bad, especially
That
when
goes
you're
without
trekking
saying,
across the Sahara Desert, safariing around,
And you're going to need somebody to help you put all that on,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Looking at you, Pimp.
I'm doing it, too.
Excellent.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and end this thing in like a minute. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Crendor.
No worries.
You were awesome as always. Red Eye was fairly okay. Raisin sucked, and I was brilliant.
I was fabulous.
You were with your dress for 40.
Yeah.
And don't ever click on Raisin's links. They're always horrible links.
Boring, most boring links.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.